Good morning, one and all. So the quiet seems to continue. It makes it very difficult to make videos when there is very little new going on. But when I say that, I mean something new that is big, massive, even makes mainstream media. Let's put it that way. If it makes mainstream media, it must be big. But what I need to try and say to you guys now is around the world, around Britain, these murders, these rapes, this grooming is still going on. And the biggest problem we've got is our establishment. Again, I won't call them the government solely because they change from one to the other and they're just as shit as each other, are now talking about a Brexit where it's going to take 2 years to actually fully come out of Europe, which means much more immigration over the next 2 years. There's too much now, there's too many of them here now. We should be getting rid of them, not bringing them in. They will take advantage of these quiet periods and hope that the British population calms down because there aren't arms and legs flying off everywhere to get the population angry. This population, our population, has to stay angry, has to stay determined to put an end to Islam in this country once and for all. It is evil, their Quran is evil, the Hadith and the Sirah, whatever you want to call them, they are books of horror which call for death upon anybody who does not believe in Islam, Allah, Muhammad the paedophile. We must never forget that from day to day. In America yesterday, an Australian woman was shot to death. Not unusual in America. The woman was shot to death by a police officer. A little bit more unusual, but not that unusual. The police officer was a Somali Muslim. Now that's not unusual at all. People who come from a country like Somalia, they tend to not have a moral compass because they're not brought up to have a moral compass. They're brought up to think that violence is the only way. Why the hell the Americans employed a Somali officer without doing some kind of checks on him, even psychological checks, is beyond me. It's their way of life, as it is with the Syrians and Iraqis and Afghanis. That sounds quite rude, doesn't it, in Afghani? I'm not making excuses for them, but they don't know any better. But when it's pointed out to them that it's wrong, especially in this country, they don't care. They're not going to change for anybody. And this is the most important thing. They will not change, they cannot change. Their Quran doesn't allow them to change. They're not going to integrate. It just won't happen. As much as the leftists want it to happen, as much as they think it will happen, it will not happen. And it is only a matter of time before the next atrocity. I expect the police and the security services are having to pull in so much overtime at the moment to stop any attacks, because they know if there's another attack anytime now that the lid's going to blow off. And the British people, they will not care about their jobs anymore. Their families and living, having a life, will be more important than their jobs, because there's not much point having a job if you've lost your family, or even if you lost a member of your family to terrorism or to the Islamic way of life. I find it dumbfounding that people can calm down so quickly after such atrocities that we've experienced. How can you forgive that? How can you just let it go and say, oh, it's alright, let's stop doing it now? No, that's not right. The ideology that caused that has to be banished from this land, to put an old bit of phraseology on it. Like the Crusades banished Islam all those years ago. Because it was the Islamists that invaded Europe. We didn't invade them first, they invaded Europe, and the Crusades kicked them out. August the 5th again, guys. Yes, I'm going to drum it. 5th of August, the Veterans March. Veterans March against terrorism. I would like to add, this isn't what they're saying. This is purely what I'm saying from a personal point of view. It's not just a Veterans March against terrorism. It's also plus a People's March against terrorism and Islamification. So if you really mean what you say, all you people out there on Facebook, on YouTube, oh, we've got to do something about this, we've got to get rid of it, nobody's doing anything. I understand your impatience, because I'm one of the most impatient people going. I understand your anger, because I get angry very quickly. But you've got to do something yourself, because every person that says, oh, I hate keyboard warriors, isn't thinking about the fact, unless they've done something themselves, they are a keyboard warrior. I've already done things. I've already been out. I've got leaflets that I'm putting out. I'm doing something. So I'm a keyboard warrior, but I also get out there and I do things. So please, even if it's just a once, don't be a keyboard warrior on August the 5th. Get to Parliament Square in London for 10:30. I'll get there a bit earlier if I was you. So that, because I think I'm hoping there's going to be 50 to 100,000 people there. But that's down to you and me, your friends. I know a lot of people still don't get it. They don't get it. But they will when they see 50 to 100,000 people walking down the street. They will get it. So please, make it. To my BritishWarriorWithin.com members, things have been put on the back burner because of my foot at the moment. I do apologise most sincerely. I've been laid up and I'm pissed off with it myself. I will be rearranging that meeting, and I hope more of you will attend than said you were going to last time, because quite frankly there wasn't enough people. If you want to do something, you need to attend. I'm not even going to go at you, I'm just stating a fact. If you want to do something, you need to attend. We need to talk about what we can do. Otherwise, waste of time. Okay, I'm trying to make my videos a bit shorter now. There hasn't been hardly anything of Wellington in it for a change, which will upset some people, so we better put Wellington on for those who like him. Those who don't, look away now. Oh, he don't want to come on it now. Now he's been allowed to. Right, okay. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe. Please give me a like. As I say, you can't do many videos without repeating yourself when not much is actually going on. But there are still Muslims murdering people around this world every single day. It's just there hasn't been a big thing happen in this country. Don't think it's not happening. Thank you.